Start off here and hopefully not kill everyone. Everyone, that is. I'm gonna get into the menu and just reduce the music volume, I believe. Or maybe just the game volume in general. So on this setting, you actually start with a generator. The last game I played, we had to build this because it exploded. The leads of the north. Alright, well that's what we'll call it here. We're just going to quickly pause and go into the menu and the settings of the audio. Master volume. Well, does it go to 11? No. That down to 6. That down to 5. Sound effects down to 8. UI sounds just down. Ambient sounds. Sure, I don't know. There we go. Those settings. And now we will resume. Okay, so we're gonna get in play here. So we've got to gather some wood. So we put some people on that. Got to gather some. Gather some.
Time to get to work.
This is steel. Okay, so we'll rather get some steel. So they're starting to gather resources, which is nice. We're gonna need to build our workshop where we get our technologies from. It's gonna need a road. We're gonna let them have at it. Let's just slow things down here. I'm gonna hire some engineers. I'm gonna start researching how to gather faster, how to pick things up and bring them back to a specific spot. Now they want me to enact a law that because there's a worker shortage, so we need child labor. But instead, I'm gonna actually make them work an emergency shift because I'm a jerk.
Law has passed.
Alright, so these guys get stuffed with their emergency shift. They're not going to be happy about that at all. They have to work for 24 hours. They do not like that sort of thing. Okay, so they now want some housing. Alright, so I told them I'm going to build housing for all. By housing, I mean tents. 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Because there's 80 people that need tents, so they all get to live in a tent. We had the wood to do it. Oh. Now they want heating. Alright, fine. We'll turn on the generator. And now they feel nice and warm. That's some new research. This is the heaters. And the reason you want heaters is, well, you need them. It's cold. It's going to get steadily more cold. Oh, actually, you know what I forgot? Food. We do have just a touch of food up here. So I've gotten okay at this game. I'm not great at it by any stretch, but I've managed to sort of see, but I've got nobody that can staff that cookhouse. Yay. So, I've got a cafeteria. We've got the food for it, but I don't have anybody I can put into it. I've got 10 wood. That is just enough to research a sawmill. Again, I don't have anybody to put into it, but that'll work out. Don't you worry.
Work time. Get back to work.
Introduce a new law. So while I'm still popular, I'm going to introduce unpopular laws. Because that's how you do that. Okay, so we've got to get these guys to hurry the heck up. Oh, geez, these guys are going to be a while. How are you guys doing? Oh, these guys are going to finish up soon. So we might as well, in anticipation of that, open a medical post. Because there are sick people. But there are engineers working on this thing. So you see? Sawmill researched. So now we can build our sawmill. Just jam it back here. And go. Also, we can pick up a new research. Steel is very important, and we're not rich enough to really get into it. So, I'm just having to do a restart on my streaming thing. Just one moment, please. There we go. God, hey, the crazy weather we're having. How's it going, guys? I wasn't seeing anyone in the chat, but I found it hard to believe that with 4 viewers, nobody was saying anything. So we're going to go with this. We're going to start harvesting wood from our sawmill. And we're going to put these 5 engineers in the kitchen for a minute. See if we can cook up some food. There we go. Feed some people. Alright, we're going to kick those guys out of the kitchen.
Gather your tools.
Put them in there. We're going to take regular workers and put them in there. Now, with the resources I've managed to accrue while I was talking, not paying attention, we can build a hunting lodge here. Just as good here as it is anywhere else, I tell you. Boom. go. These guys are going to go collect some food. Because now these wood piles are starting to disappear, which means my resources are starting to disappear. So that'll eventually diminish. But now we're kind of in a position where we can build some, like, solid structures for these people to work out of. These things here, gathering posts. You can see there's a little area of effect around these gathering posts, right? So if I put one way out here, like this, right, it's going to collect coal and other things. So it'll be nice. Keep going out here. Let's wreck some trees, maybe. There we go. So I hope everyone's Sunday is going well. Jeannie's just not up for some Valheim and skipping around. That's totally cool. Well, and so I said, maybe I'll play Frostpunk. And she said, that'd be nice. And so I'm so... This episode is brought to you kind of by Jeannie. Now you see it's gone down to -30. This work site now is very, very cold. It's not good. So we're going to just pull these guys off site, I think. Because this will get us coal. Look at this thing. Is that a clock? No, that's a big pressure gauge. Neat. So they're making a steelworks right now. Don't really want to research anything at the moment. I can't afford to send people out and about. Oh, hunter's gear. Okay, that's what I want to do. Sure. And yeah, see there. Now we put in our maximum amount of workers, and they start working. Now, when it goes down to -50, which will suck, I'll turn on the heat for this thing, so those people are less likely to become sick. Hunter's gear has been... Now we're on a... This is an important upgrade, this one. So yeah, they're having a good time at -30. At -50, they will have very much less of a good time. So, good luck with that. Yeah, you know, like I thought about putting in the description, you know, 80 people, you know, put their lives in my hands. So they're dead. But yeah, these guys will be gathering coal and feeding our nice warm generator here. We've got 15 people available for work. So, actually, we need to build a steelworks. Where does a fella build a steelworks on the... Oh god, all the way over here, right? Okay. We're just gonna build the one. Again, it's a staffing issue. We got 15 people I can employ, so I can't afford to have people dying or getting frostbite and losing limbs because it takes them out of the work cycle. Dave, Kerbal is very popular with Tamat and Loons. They both... We're just going to turn that on. They both love that game. Well, they are doing fine, all things considered, as she said. We're going to open a cemetery, actually. We're going to build a cemetery, just because.
New law in the city.
They like the idea that their dead won't be left on the streets. They're weird like that. These guys are going to have to put in some overtime. Again, that just raises discontent. They don't like that, but then the cemetery is established, so they're like, yay! Which is scary. That's what they look forward to in a day. So they'll have a place to bury their dead. So these guys bring in 20 food a day, which is then converted into 40 food a day, which feeds half my population daily so they don't starve to death. They're going to need a little more than that. We're going to need to get into this. But we can open this up, but I also would kind of like to shelter them a little better. So that's why these guys are working overtime.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
This is a costly reno, guys. Got a law ready. You guys ready? Tell them that they can have radical treatment. I think that means the doctors ride skateboards. Maybe. I've been wrong before. Okay, so you can see here when they're not working, things are... Coal starts to... Low coal, right? So... What I can't do right now, absolutely cannot do, is turn off any heaters or generators or stuff. This thing's not even going to work now. It is out of commission for the day. People are going to start to get hungry. Yes. Actually, you know, yes, because those two guys are so, like, I was playing, we were playing 7 Days to Die one night, and just playing. We weren't, I don't think we were recording or anything like that, but we were just, and I just sat there and was off. I just went looting. I wasn't, oh, we got to turn the heater on here too, because we don't want these people getting sick. They're very important. But yeah, I just listened to them talk about KSP. I had absolutely nothing to add. There's no way. Okay, I'm gonna eat it on this one. I'm eating it on that. Oh, sorry guys. Sawmill was, the heater was off. Terrible. And by eating it on that, it's like there's no discernible, like you don't just win, right? Like bunkhouse. Here we go, guys. We just upgraded all of the housing all at once. It's expensive.
Workday ends. It's off time.
But this is green is much better than blue. Right? So now the housing is just so much nicer. Oh, citizen became but you know what we can do? We can double the capacity of our medical centers, which bothers people, but gets them into hospital. So, and tomorrow it's going to warm up to -40. And then it actually goes up to -20 again. That's amazing. But yeah, tomorrow our cookhouse will work. But I think it's time to open another medical center. Okay, drafting machines research to get out of my way. Here we go. Here's my medical center. expense. We have to wait till we get more wood before I can research the technology.
Time to get to work.
But that technology will be coal mining. Because, yeah, we are low on coal. Now they're nice and orange. They're living good at minus 40. They can handle minus 50 for living quarters,
The work day is up.
which is a miracle. Okay, so my coal mining's been researched, which is good. But let's do that, so that way when we build a coal mine, it's as good as it gets. Or at least as soon as possible, it's as good as it gets. Coal mine, here we go. Oh man, there's so many people who are just waiting to get in there, you know? I'm gonna be so excited. Work at the coal mine. Steam cores. Yes, a coal mine requires steam cores. I only have 3 steam cores, guys, to work with. Very touchy. Oh my god. I bet you my kid knows what system it is. Oh, what was it called? Well, there's a few of them, but... Oh yeah, we need doctors. We have none. Because, where are the doctors? Where are they? Oh, this is a quick fix on that. Where are the doctors? Ah, see, the doctors have the little protractor beside them. They're engineers, right? So we'll restaff the lumber mill with less engineers. Put the engineers in a specialty position. So tomorrow morning, when the heat wave hits us, we go up to minus 20. I'm going to turn off the generator for the day. Because we need to conserve the coal. Badly. Oh no, we're getting amputations. Terrible news. So we shut off the generator.
Work time. Get back to work.
Introduce a new law, but I fail to see how that's going to help. But we can do a new... This is important because it takes our hunters from 15 in this building down to 10, which is very important. Nobody's starving to death, and that is important.
Gather your tools.
Alright, see now there's like, hey man, have you noticed that the generator thing isn't running? Unfortunately, it isn't. Oh man, I remember one time I was doing some torching in the scrapyard because we were making, I was doing some eye holes, blowing some eye holes and some pieces were then weld on and then attach chains to and then move this 6-ton block, and it was good, right? The same block. One of the cool thing is those the IEs I made, the little brackets I made there, they stayed intact, but the one chain broke and almost killed my friend right in front of me. He's still alive. I don't know if those pants survived that day. You know what I mean? Must have been just...
Move. Get to work.
Semi-traumatized. Alright, so now that the hunters come back with food, alright, we're gonna take 10 of them off the job right now and throw them into this coal mine, because I'm sure that's the level of excitement they're used to. And now we've got that hunting tactics. Let's go with flying hunters because they get even more done. We're going to pull a couple of guys off this lumber mill, put them in, pull a couple of cooks off the line. You can use child labor to do that, to cook your food. I'm not going to use child labor in this game. I imagine in this particular world, being a child would be borderline horrific. So, let's not also say, hey man, stop playing with that stick you found and get in this kitchen. But they're not being arsonists or stealing things, so let's leave them alone then. Anyway, sorry. Suspiciously disconnected wire. Alright guys, what do we say here? It's time for face punching? I think so. I think it's time for some face punching.
Hear me. New law in
I
the
don't know
city.
why, but they just love it. Alright, that gets 5. Okay, we'll do this one here. And then because you got to think of the future, right? Like, people are going to want to watch fights that move into town, right? Now, it's a cold afternoon. If you go to the fights, it's a cold day. Oh, you know what? This just reminded me I need to turn this heater on because it's about to get very cold.
Wrap up well. Frost is here.
All right. This is, I truly believe, one of the best things in the game. I love the flying hunters. I really do. But it's time to do some generator stuff. We're going to get efficient. And now that it's daytime,
Starts.
the flying hunters, like, I won't get, when I upgrade this to flying now, it won't get in the way. So they get 30 food instead of 20. It's very important. Here, 1 second. Here we are. Now, after this, next, there will be a blizzard. People will not enjoy it. It'll be actually kind of catastrophic to watch. But silver lining, we're gonna work on shutting down some industry. You know, curtailing a little bit of steel and wood working a little bit. Because once this thing's done, that gives me an extra 10 workers, and it is done. So these guys, oh sorry, and it is done. Dismantle the building, we get back some resources. We're gonna drop a couple of people in there, drop a few people in here, restaff our kitchen, and now we have 4 people available, which means we can think about building a beacon, sending out scouts. So that is good. Here we go. Generator power upgrade. What we want is the efficiency. And now what it does is it automatically switches to 2 and starts burning a crap ton of coal that I don't want it to. So I say usually I'm like, easy going guys. That's nice. I'm glad you got it to work. Just throw on the overdrive for a minute. get like hot. Turn off the overdrive because we're not lunatics.
Progress all you can.
There goes our flying hunter, guys. Just off to the right there. We just missed it. Nice to see him come in the morning. Get some food. So we're collecting resources. We just need this efficiency upgrade, and then I'm going to go and we're going to start collecting people from the great outdoors. There you go. Competing with the Super Nintendo. That's a deadly game. Right there. So we've upgraded the bunkhouses here. They're nice, but there's so much more to do. And now we've got the efficiency. That's vital. So let's start with these guys. Remember, I can build an automation. I can build something that takes the place of 10 people and works day and night. Slightly less efficient, but works day and night. I'd have to build a factory, and then I could build one automation. Can't put people in a public house yet? Like, we can't staff it. Care house, though. I like that.
A new law has passed.
In this particular game, it's like you're running for mayor every day. So if you don't keep hope up, if you don't keep your people happy, the way they vote you out of office is they send you into
Finish your
the
labors.
wasteland here
The work day is up.
to go away forever. Now I'm researching more scouts, not because I want more scouts, but because it's on the way to faster scout sleds. So now we need to build the beacon. Build it out here by this coal mine. No. I like it here better. There we go. Oh, there's a care house built. People are happy. See, there goes our hunters. Achieving buoyancy with this cold air. It's probably pretty easy. There you go. Gonna bring back some food. We haven't had to feed the people soup. Nobody is starving, guys. So it's that whole, if you solve one problem, usually other problems crop up. But because everybody's kind of just living within these really, really basic times, and their only entertainment is to punch each other in the face, things are, things are pretty easy, So, we need more workers. One more worker. So, we're going to take him out of the kitchen. Just build our team. Wrecked vehicle? I believe we can make it there and back before we're dead. So, that's an absolute tragedy when somebody dies in this. Just never get them back. Just 5 people just disappear forever. Sorry, here I gotta read some. I've got a PS2 and a Wii and a couple of next generation things. My son really got into Animal Crossing, really liked it. The cool thing about building a factory that gets you on the way to an automation also is you can actually take care of your people with
Bundle up.
prosthetics.
It's getting colder.
Okay, so now this guy needs a... So, green. We're still green. We're still good. However, this thing is not running anymore. This thing... There we go. Much better. The child... We've got a child amputee from Frostbite. Son of a gun.
Time to get to work.
I like to call it keeping an ace up my sleeve, and it's when the people absolutely can't stand me anymore, I build a child shelter. Okay, so we need improved heaters. I gotta get my food up and running before this blizzard hits. See it coming. And when people find out, they are going to be bummed. They're going to so not be happy. What happened? Oh, one of my people got sick in the kitchen. Terrible.
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
Cold homes. Yeah, it's like I can't address the problem of cold homes right now. I know they don't like living in green. They would prefer if I would turn the heat up right now, but we don't have the goal for that because I'm going to be forced to turn the heat up very soon, and it won't be enough. This will take us down to -70. There we go. We picked up some steel and some coal, and now we have to come home. Of course, you come home faster than you leave because you know where you're going, I guess, is the theory behind that. But yeah, we need these improved heaters because it's going to be -50 for the next 2 days. What is wrong with you guys? Let's just keep walking off the job here. Come on. Our hunters have returned, bringing with them some food.
The work shift starts.
Now there's a storm on the horizon. Now just watch that hope just crumble. Or it already did. Anyway, yes, so it already did. Now they can have some food. Okay. But now my kitchen is open again. I'm starting to churn out little bits of food, which the people are eating and not starving to death. Which is, it's where you want to be. It's where you want to be. It's the not starving to death side. Food, health, and shelter. People are going to get sick. So we should actually upgrade this. Again, this is sort of a very important step. Food, health, and shelter, we cannot build a house yet. So this, again, important step. But I can't afford it. So... we'll try to make their medical, we'll try to make their medicals better. That's what we'll say. But yeah, so all these places are now passable to work in because of the improved heating. We're gonna have to cut this person's leg off because otherwise they die. I know this one. It's a sad thing. Now the crazy thing about this, see, now we can afford it.
Night is coming.
I can disband these guys and we can run a gathering post here and pick up 1,000 coal as well. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave these guys. This is our crew. These are our scouts. Unit number 1. Holy. automation. Not automation. Automation. Is it Neanderthal or Neanderthal? You know. Yeah, those things are great. Do have an extra worker. That's good. Somebody got out of the hospital without dying or getting a limb chopped off. That's why in the description it's how many fingers am I holding up, right? Oh yeah, there we go. Medical outpost upgrade. Yada yada. There we go. Now we can afford. This is a big step, guys. Big step.
Move! Time to get to work.
Still losing the battle to the we need more coal battle. You guys are gonna have to put in some overtime. I'm sorry, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. They don't like that. Let's build us let's put in some healthcare insulation. It's gonna become important in a little bit. Oh yeah, so discontent is high. Not even, yeah, it's not gonna help. Not even punching each other in the heads. Just calming them down, guys. I don't know what to do. Yes, we're gonna get some food, but then we won't be able to cook it. And there's already people who are hungry. And this is gonna last for a couple of days. So. I may have to disband this group. Actually, I think I'm going to. We are going to build a gathering post here. And now to make everybody happy, they want me to feed them soup. Yeah, sure, why not? Sorry, guys. So now, instead of getting 4 rations from 2 raw food, you get 5 rations from 2 raw food. So, I mean, it's going to be a hearty soup. That's going to be good.
It's getting colder.
Okay, boys. Get to work.
Work time. Get back to
Turn the
work.
heater on and everything. Chilly in there, eh? Yeah, that's not even enough, right? So, power her up, see what happens. Besides us just draining this coal. So these guys can't work here anyway, so we are going to put them in the gathering post. Yes. Prosthetics law, it's important. We do need to get these people back on their feet. But yeah, it's freezing in these workplaces at -70. They're in serious danger. Do I want a house? Yeah, we want the house. So now our medical system still works, which is important because if I reduce the temperature, our medical posts still work. However, these people are not having a good time in here. So I'm going to turn the heat back up. We've only got 11 hours of coal, now 10, right? Things aren't looking good, guys. Gather, people. Gather like you've never gathered before. Just keep picking up coal. Now he's like, hey, you know what you really should do is stop people from working for so long. They deserve a break. I'm like, that's a good idea. Or, no. Do you not realize the situation we're in? It is minus 70. If we stop working hard right now, we're all going to die. But it's just, I get it, you know. It's the game. But at the same time, man, really? Now's not the time, dude. There we go. That'll help us too. Heater efficiency. It's a tasty technology, that one. Alright, look at that, guys. So overnight,
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
heater up. We got 16, 15 hours here. Built a couple of houses, why not? Hey? Automaton. Ah, there you go. But yeah, it is like, this is right before basically World War One. Well, a couple of decades out, right? Look at this. Bang. Get our hunters going here right away because people are starving. People are sick. Things are awful.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
There you go. It's going to help us with our coal, guys. So this is our next step. It's more efficiency, but man, it's good luck getting there. Lighter scout sleds. So let's go. All right, so we're gonna be slow on wood, slow on steel. So we gotta. Doing okay. We gotta. Ah, we're out of wood. That's why. Okay, here we go.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Yeah, we'll try to feed you, I guess. Sure. Sure. Why not? Nobody's died yet, guys. We're like 17 days into this. Knock on wood. People are starving right now. What I pray for is that they don't all just jump on the food as soon as it arrives. Like starving people are wanting to do. Nice. Building up that. That's important. We need to get our scouts on the go here. So, as soon as we can get enough wood, I'll be pulling everyone off these various projects, obviously. Alright, let's drop this down to level 1. Still, people are not liking it, but it's survivable.
The work shift starts.
Lighter Scout says, oh, you know what we could do also that would help? Is that and this. These two things. Let's start with this guy, because we are trying to collect wood. We still have 307 pieces of wood available from this factory, or lumber mill. So. All right. We'll stop the overtime work. How's that feel for you, huh? Everyone happy about that? long as we don't do too much more expansion, we've got our coal problem kind of solved. Oh, we've got enough. Okay, so close this down completely. And pull a cook off and lumber mill employee. And we will start our beacon. Here we go. Rock Gate or Empty Cave. Yellow. Yeah, let's go to Yellow Flag. As a sign of civilization. It might lead us to a little... Because, I mean, right now, it wouldn't hurt for us to pick up, you know, now double our population, because we've got the infrastructure now available. We just need the people to run it. And that's the thing with these amputations. Like, even if I sign, like, I could sign the prosthetics law, right? Well, let's get that out of the way. Let's do that. So when I finally do build a factory, I can build prosthetics and get these people back into the working cycle. Some of them are children. Here we go. We've got our upgraded sawmill. Perfect. Still getting 250 wood, but now let's upgrade our steel mill. Or steel mill. It's a coal mine. Because right now we're getting 21 an hour. This thing is burning 6, I believe, an hour. Oh, 5 coal per hour right now. So that's winning on that. However, this thing, with its heat, that's 1 coal an hour. It used to be 2 though, so that was really, all these heaters throughout all our workplaces were really consuming a lot of fuel. It's pretty sharp of an incline there suddenly. You know what we should do, actually? Now I'm thinking about it for them. Look at this guy. Found some wood, some raw food, and some steel. On these settings, that is exactly what you're looking for. If I can find a couple of steam cores, we could build the automaton. Right? Automaton? Oh, hey, we fed all the hungry. Okay, so that's all good. I should build this and this, just because you also get one. You also get an upgrade in insulation. So every time you move it, like this is the regular steel mill. When I get the steam steel mill, you get +1 in your. Oh God, they saw one. All right, yeah, buried dreadnought. That's. Really, just I guess compress some time. Can't have people work overtime, or else they become upset. But look at that, our coal seems to be holding fairly steady, and actually kind of increasing with just this coal mine. Okay, so now he's Snowy Hill. Where's that? Way off over here. 21 hours, eh? It's quite the walk. Now, I think I was wanting to do something. Right. Resources. Now, the steam coal mine. It's the upgrade. Costs us another steam core, though. Coal mines cost steam cores, guys. So now I can build a factory still. Well, once I research it out of here. This particular steam mill down here, it's about to run out of wood. So I'm going to need to tear it down and build another one somewhere closer to trees. So that's why we'll do a steam mill. He'll have the upgrade. And then eventually we'll run out of wood, which is... That's a future thing. That's a problem for the future. But then you can get these wall drills that drill wood out of the previous forests underneath the glacier. Because this thing's actually ringed by forest, but it's contradictory to Frozen North, but yeah. Alright. Law time. Let's go with the thing that fixes all problems.
A new law has passed.
Religion. Nobody ever fights about that. There we go. Build some street infrastructure as well. Make sure everything's all connected. But you know, these are different times, right? You only get one choice. You only get one brand. I think it actually works out a lot better. Steam Steelworks. Yep, that's what we're up to. Because when this thing runs out of wood, which is soon, we will there we go. Gave people time to rest. They're happy about that. They'll be happy about us building some churches. You know, it's a community thing as well, right?
Gather your tools.
We have, yeah, I won't be heating your house anytime soon. Sorry, guys. However, we do have enough resources to build a pair of houses for these people, which gives them Snowy Hill, nothing there. Isolated shelter. Let's go to isolated shelter. Sounds like there might be people there. If not, there'll be resources because it's a shelter. So there we go. We've got a church. We'll say some prayers. That'll bring hope up a bit. And then the presence of the churches will bring hope up a bit. So these houses are nice and warm. These bunkhouses are, they have one less building insulation, right? Building insulation on the houses is 3. The bunkhouse is 2, so it's cold. I really hope that there's people at this next structure. That would be amazing.
Work time. Get back to work.
Like, people are being fed. They're not happy about it. They might ask that I stop feeding them soup. Okay, so we've got pretty good control over our resource situation, I believe. This will help on our next blizzard. The houses will help on our next blizzard. This is kind of costly, though, this guy. So we might want to just go with factory, actually, because it's a little cheaper. And that is, once we build that, we can start putting people back to work. And if we do ever discover more steam cores, we can still build our... Like, look at that coal there, huh? That is phenomenal. As a matter of fact, I'm going to build a resource depot right in front of our coal thing. That lets us hold another 900 coal. Because that is almost unbearable to see. It's horrible, actually, to see. You can't just throw it on the... Oh. Oh, yeah. You come home right now. Put coal in that, and there we go. So now we've got, but that's horrible to see when you're capped on coal, because you burn this stuff Very much so. So. Ah, tomato. Ah! It happened, guys. Tear down that steam mill. Or sawmill. Book of Laws. No. We're not doing laws right now. Got it. Well, actually, you know what we can do, actually. Evening prayers. Love it.
Listen,
The thing can cook, though. Like, if you build one, it can cook your food for you. I don't know why we don't send it off into the north, stomping around killing animals, but... Okay. Steam sawmill. Can't be done. Too much steel. It's okay.
Wrap up well.
These guys are going to work.
Move. Time to get to work.
Uh-oh. We give these guys the day off or what? Yeah, we're gonna have to. I can't afford to because we need the wood for the sawmill so that we can get more wood. But we need steel to build the. They don't like this soup. Well, we'll switch back because you guys are. All right, fine. We'll do this. All right, go. Wait a second. Let's tear that down as well. Uh-oh. We can only build the sawmill, guys.
Rest all who can.
We can only build the sawmill. I can upgrade it later. Let's see some homes. No, would you stop dreaming? But yeah, we need a generator range so I can get my cookhouse back up and running. There we go, 1,600 wood. That is delightful. Plus, look at this. Wow, I should have waited a minute. There we go, because it's not as efficient to do it that way. Okay, fellas. We're not going to go see the buried dreadnought. It costs you resources I don't really have. Yeah, so. And you guys, why don't you come in early? Yeah, that's the ticket. You guys come in early and start your day and try to save our colony through your wonderful, wonderful technology. Like, if you notice, guys, the coal situation is pretty good. We're pretty good. And right before the day starts, look at that. Our sawmill is up and running. Steam sawmill. So we were getting 8 off that other one. We need 9. Oh, really? That was it? Oh, I guess because we only have 8 people. Fully staffed. It's different. Generator range upgrade, buddy. Upgrade, buddy. So this is still too cold. Is it still too cold now? No. Now we're serving food to people. As you should. Okay, so add new research. Do need the power upgrade, but I do need this as well. How much is this again? 125 and 75. Streamlined prosthetics and automation integration are kind of important. Oh, this is a tough one, guys. When in doubt, Make your cookhouse warmer. See though, we're up to I'm now on this generator, we're at our maximum power level and I'm maximum range setting, which now includes places like this and your cookhouse. And it just makes them just work, you know? So I think we're almost to the point where we can build a yeah, I think we should build the factory. Okay, I had decent food to eat and I delivered. Well, that's actually kind of a miracle. It's neat. Tech, it's found under tech. It costs a steam core, but because of that extra steam core, we were able to explore Gravity Shelter. How much? 23 hours. Oh, you'll be about there. It's dangerous, guys. Very dangerous. I might not make it back, which would be tragic. Okay, so first things first, though. We need to find us some engineers. Take 2 off here. Well, actually not right now. Do that in the morning. Try to get as many people well as possible. But then we're going to start building prosthetics. Build ourselves a robot, guys. And that is going to ensure that we won't die. Yeah, we can keep going like this for a while, I'd say. You could say that. You could say that. Absolutely. I would not argue with you. Now, this is going to drop another one, so it's going to take us down to minus 80. Not a fun temperature to be at. Storm on the horizon. I see. 13 hours to get there, home slice. I'm hoping at that drafty shelter there's people. I really do hope that. Speaking of people, let's build them a house. And yeah. Okay, so now it's morning time, so let's drop a couple of doctors out of this area. Put 4 doctors in here and go. Turn on the heat, for God's sakes. Anytime. Oh, the engineers are building a house right now. Okay, the engineers are busy. Gotta get to this one, though. I guess I don't really have to. Let's do that. That might actually save more lives. What's up with their steel productions? Toast? It is toast. Okay.
End of shift.
Yeah. You can be as mad as you want about the whole eating thing. I'm doing what I can here, really. Even upgrading the power as we speak. So. Up, there he is. Immediately. Okay, grab it. Take the resources. Run. I really was hoping that there would be people there and we could kind of up our population a little bit. But yeah, we need steel right now so that we can build prosthetics. Put you in this kitchen here. How's that for fun? A lot of sick people too. You know, we're doing a kind of, this is kind of a throwaway move here. Whew. Oh, hey, look at that. Yes. Well, yeah, Dave, it's late for you, and it's Sunday, so have a good night. I'm impressed with how well this is going. Again, it seems like if I want to kind of succeed at these, I got to stream them. Because usually this is, if there's a catastrophic failure by some point, much earlier than this. So, desperately need steel, so. There we go.
Get to work. Move.
I was trying to build
There's plenty
prosthetics.
to do.
Prostheses. Anyway, doing that. Steam Hub research. Good. We're not spending anything on research right now. Right. This thing needs to run for 24 hours. It's unfortunate. Good, I'm glad you guys are home.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
Oh no! Okay, fine, we'll end emergency shifts for the day. Person died. I overworked them. Yeah, so these amputees are coming back online now. It's able to work. Wait. Can I do a... No, I can't do a steam steelworks. We need more steel. One more steel. We'll still go with overtime otherwise. Come in early. Got some lives to save, believe it or not.
Wrap up well. The frost is here. Work time. Get moving.
A lot of people are going to get sick on this one. This is going to be a tough one. It's like just as quickly as I make a...
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
This will be less torturous for them when they go back to work tomorrow. Just a little bit less torturous. Yari. How's it going, man? Yes, glad to see you and your family hanging out. There we are, minus 80. Mind-meltingly cold. We're running out of coal, guys.
The work shift starts.
Still insanely cold for these people. But not as insanely cold as it was yesterday. How's that, right? This thing just chugging away here, trying to make a difference. Well, we're going to actually cut the range back to just where people are living.
Finish
And
your
the medical
labor.
area.
The work day is up.
And we are going to build these last two houses because these people are not dying. The people in these bunkhouses, that's blue, that's awful, they're not having a good time. So at least we can get them in housing, proper housing. And we made it, guys. We made it. Okay, because we need the medical. And also these guys. Bang, back on the road again. really want you to go to that, but I don't want to do that because, well, it costs you resources.
Move.
Resources I
Time to
don't
get to
have.
work.
So, but the more of these that they make, of course, then the more people we can put back into the workforce. Because we've only had one death, and it was a death from overwork, which is not good. So then they go and they get the prosthetic put on, and then you can just put them to work almost immediately, right out the gates. But it's just without a whole bunch of people working here. It's only like we're having staffing issues, you know, as I said. You know. Yeah, right now it's only -1 where I am, Gary, and it's sunny. So, you know, end of February, sunny, beautiful. We'll pull a person or two off this. Drop those 2 guys into there. We'll throw another engineer onto this to help with the time. People are getting out of the hospital. People are getting better. Oh, we've got some scouts have made it to where there's some wood. They're going to collect that. Empty campsite or Mesa Rock. Let's go to where there's human habitations. Signs of people, you know. I know nobody likes to work overtime, especially for their own survival. See, it's only -50, so we don't need it to be like it's hot in these houses, so we can turn this right down to 1 again. And this place is cooking fine. We do need to restaff our hunter's hut as much as possible because that gets you. That one gets you.
Work day ends. It's off time.
I just don't want to have to go back to soup, you know. Empty campsite. Stone Arch. Carry on. I'm just praying we find survivors. Even 30 people would just completely change the dynamic of this.
Work time. Get moving.
Alright, keep
End of shift.
keep going.
Go rest all you can.
There we go, guys. We got like 7 people available. Not any engineers, but regular workers, which do great stuff. Supply train. You know, I want to find out what was on that supply train. If they're going to label it supply train, I'm going to be very curious. Okay, so I think we're getting there. We're getting back on our feet as far as our labor pool goes. We've only got 4 amputees and only 2 people in hospital. Wow. I mean to freak out here, but that's amazing. You know what we're gonna do? Today's the day we're gonna build child shelters for people.
Hear me. New law
Really,
in the city.
really enjoy that. Here? Yeah, here's fine.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Oh, son of a gun. Okay, looks like I gotta do this then. Extend the range again on my heating.
Get going.
I'm hoping to build up some coal here, but yeah, even with this on, the kids can't go to school, right? It's too cold.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
It's tough times, man. It's gonna do nothing but get colder. Survivors, guys. Be home in a day. That's good. There we go. We're gonna build there. Because when those new people show up, some of them are gonna become hunters.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming. Get going. Time to earn your bread.
So we've let people rest. We've opened the child care center. We're going to go here and do that. And so then just to bring hope up and make people, you know, hope. Now we need to build this. Darn it. Oh, that's a huge hit on my resources. And I'm like a day out from having to build a whole bunch of houses for people. But all my promises were fulfilled. I am still successfully mayor of Leeds of the North, or whatever they call it. And united by faith, things are going great here. We're actually accumulating coal. Done needing that, so we're gonna build our first automaton. There we go. Sure. But we've got some resources, so we can kind of, like, you know, you can build, like, this would be considered a wonderful neighborhood. You're right by the fighting arena, right by the church. Maybe you work at the lumber mill.
Get to work. Move, people. There's
Go to
plenty
2.
do.
Because this place is fine. Look at that. 13 kids in the shelter. That's great. So what are they bringing? Is it bringing, oh, wood, 18 adults and 14 children. Each child shelter only holds 15 children. So you need to build more than one once you start going down that road. Let's keep this fully staffed. We've got no amputees anymore. Well, sorry, we still have amputees. They've just been fitted with prosthetics so that they're no longer prevented from working. So we're going to instantly fill our hunters' huts up. Oh, child shelter, they like that. We have 17 homeless. We'll deal with that right away by building a home. Fit 10 per, so 7 more are going to have a house. And, okay, so I can only build these guys a bunkhouse, but I'm still going to build them a bunkhouse. Cold homes. Sorry, guys. That is not a problem we can ever really solve. Not deadly, just not fun to live in. Alright, so we've got a storm coming. Alright, might give them some hope. And 15 hours, yeah, he'll be able to safely return. But we've come back with some people. People that are desperately needed. That's more hospital problems. There we go, because now we can have a second scouting party. We're not sending them anywhere because they'll die, but we got a second scouting party. So now we have 111 people. 29 are children. That's not. So nobody's homeless. Right, we're all in. Yep, okay, good. Storm on the horizon. I see.
Move! Time to get to work.
Okay, so this guy here, Explorer, what do we get? We can risk our lives, which will kill them, or we can spend 100 wood, 50 steel. We don't have 100 wood, 50 steel. Well, we don't have 50 steel, and if we did have that, I would spend it on housing for this poor guy here who's living out on the streets. Don't have enough steel for that. You can build him a bunkhouse. We'll just build him a regular house. Again, nice neighborhood, right? Fighting arena, church nearby. And then this guy here, we can upgrade him. So everyone's home. He's right, we do need another medical post, so. No, not you. Alright. Very terrifying. Yeah, I'm expecting like, well, I mean, I've literally had a 3-day period where it was cold, and all the other times it was like 5 to 10 degrees above seasonal warmth, right? Well, you know, well, it's just too, if the jet stream is pushed in a direction, doesn't matter, like, naturally or not, it's still, see, now it's blue, so definitely want to turn up the heat a bit. Definitely want to put these guys into the medical post, turn the heat on, get some people off the street who are sick, get them. But yeah, look at how low hope is, right, because of this. But we've got a lot of wood, right? Doing okay.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
It's just steel we're lacking. Advanced heaters, upgrade efficiency. I mean, you gotta go for it. You have to. There's no way around it. Child shelter has been closed because of the cold. Both my scouts are at home. If they weren't, they'd be dead. As you can see, it's just circling in. And so before it hits, even. Oh, we got a staffing issue over here. No more. Before it hits, even. Let's do it. Let's turn it up.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
100, guys. 100 below.
The work shift starts.
Absolutely horrifying. Don't worry though, guys. Don't worry. Turn on the overdrive.
Works out.
Reopen those hospitals. Get those people in there. Can't have the overdrive go too long, or else it explodes. Then we are doomed. Guaranteed. I believe it's game over at that point too, which why wouldn't it be, right? So these guys are in the middle of making one. It's successful. It's happening. The work is
Get to
very
work.
important.
Move, people.
Okay, so we gotta shut off the overdrive. Which means we're shutting down hospitals. Houses will go back to freezing again. But just in time, we got some efficiency. Just in time, those people don't have to work in this freezing coal mine anymore. Why don't you make another one? Now, people are working in these freezing steel mills and such. We're going to go with advanced heaters, hopefully. So, the automation does not work as well as people, but doesn't need heat. Won't get frostbite. Doesn't stop working. I want to address the medical. Oh, I could have done that. Oh well, they're fine. They're fine. I will open a medical post just a little bit. We may suffer a death or two here. This is not good. But actually, you know what? Let's switch on overdrive again and get people into medical care because it's going to go up. It won't explode before it gets warmer. Theory. Okay, we've got 2 scouts. Get them out of here. Get scouting. Empty shelter and whatever that other one was.
Work time. Get back to work.
Look at that. We've got all the wood we need.
Finish your labors, people. The work
Beautiful.
day
It's
is
as
done.
warm as it gets. We've got things as insulated as they get. I think we're doing okay. I think we made it. As bizarre as it sounds, I think we made it. They've got housing. They've got... Now, like from this point forward, we're just going to make things better for the coal industry, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, guys, I think technically I think I won. So yeah, I pulled it off. Normally I don't, I gotta say. Normally it's much more difficult. Somehow we have 112 people. Let's build a couple more. Oh, sorry. Switch back to that, sorry. Can't build, you see, it's one or the other. So, go. So this thing's slowly cooling down on its overdrive. But these houses are nice, sort of warm. So we can kind of turn it down a bit, but... A dedicated TLD computer. Sounds about right. Alright, so I just abandoned this because I don't need the wood right now. I've got a lot and we're good. It's steel that's the problem. So this should be absolutely fine. We should be really good. Discontent should drop right off because of the amount of people being happy that they live in a nice, hot, warm house. Say a prayer. Staff our cookhouse.
The work shift starts.
Hopefully we get enough steel soon that we can make so we made the stone obelisk or obelisk, I don't know what. Let's go. I don't know, it's Victorian English. There we go. It's on its way. We're out of steam cores.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Here it comes, guys. And then we can get these 7 people back working again. We'll have no staffing issues at all. Food is about to just start piling up. Buried Hamlet. Well, this sounds like the village that's under snow that needs some help. So let's go get these people. I hope we find like another set of like 2 more steam cores. And then we can start building things like an infirmary, which is a much better medical facility. So we basically only need 2 of these giant robotic beasts. And then the rest is just solves all of our problems. Explore. Desolate Valley supply trailer. Well, supply trailer, last one, supply trailer we went to, we found people, which is sort of a resource. I mean, in this situation, it's completely a resource, right? So here we go. Everyone's back at work.
Work time.
It's
Get back
warm
to
at work. It's beautiful. $4.9 per hour. There he is. Boom. Now we'll start making some prosthetics. We'll do, there's 10. We'll do 10. Steam cores. There we go. Take the resources and we'll just head straight home. Because now we can start building real hospitals and things like that for these people because they're horribly sick. The hungry were fed, and not fed with poor rations, but with good rations. And we're about to become just overloaded with food. And we might receive more people as well. So, yes, survivors, please have, yes, we've got some engineers in the group, so that, of course, is more doctors. So, but now we need to prepare, let's set up a child's shelter here. And here, let's do 2. Yeah, let's do 2 child shelters because there will be a
Wrap up well.
influx of folk. So we're gonna build a house, 2 houses here. And then we're gonna need to, I think, work on a fighting arena. Yeah, about here. Go. Oh. Oh, we got our roads built. And then we can see, you can see where the generator is heated because the snow is melted. About to start our day. This is nice, actually, guys.
Get back to work.
Alright, you guys go ahead. You get working. How's things going on here? See, 4.2. So not as... Oh, we can shut the heat off. So it's not as good as the people. But it is good. Because it runs all night. So the more technology I put into automation integration, automaton integration, and then there is no I in there, so it shouldn't be automation, right? It's automaton. Yeah, it really is. Huh. See, that's also the tricky thing about literacy. You'll see a word, and you'll try to adapt it to your thing. Yeah, so now we're able to turn off heat at 2 of our major industry points. We have steam cores coming back. We have people coming back. We've got a storm coming that's going to be devastating. On these child shelters then instead, you see.
Workday ends. Time off.
There we go. There we go. That's the big... Yeah, as usual, I can't heat your homes, guys. Yeah, we got people coming and resources. This is going to be grand. And he's got some coal as well, that other guy. Okay, he's just going to stay home. We got to store. It's too close to send him back out. This guy's got some coal and some steel as well. That's really good. Especially for prostheses. Huh? Ah, look at that. Coming out of the buried hamlet. Just glad we left that place. So basically we just saved some lives. That's the way I look on it. Oh, don't worry, you guys. There we go. Seeing some people actually. When you bring back survivors from the wasteland, people actually really like that. So you see though, the storm was coming and they entirely lost hope. And meanwhile, this thing here. So what I'm going to do here is we're just going to shut it off. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to turn that on. So now he's making wood. Whole time, just wood. And now we've got enough to put 5 people into here. Got enough to get 5 people into here as well. Just get these medical centers and stuff just happening. Huge help. It's a huge help. Ugh, okay. And not this one. So you give him a test subject. So basically what he's going to do is he's going to upgrade one of these, or all of them, so that they're more efficient. but then he pulls it off this one.
Time to rest, folks.
Ridiculous.
Work's out today.
I don't see how it'll help, but I'll open a medical post, sure. I guess I could pull some engineers off this project. So I think it's time. Oh, we need more wood.
Bundle up.
One's at home, right? Okay. You gotta check, because sometimes you'll leave your scout out in the middle of nowhere and that will die. Here we go. Open my medical facility, and then we'll make sure that the child shelters are open and running.
Move. Time to get to work.
Slows the process down a little bit, but there we go. Got another health care facility opened. 40 people are in. Give them a steam core. Son of a gun! Yeah, so there we go. Now I've got 2 steam cores to work with. Excellent. So, we'll put them back to work here. And these guys will keep making that. Let's start making another one. Okay, because I'm going to make an infirmary now. It's very important. Or is it? Yeah, we just don't have the resources. So here we are. Healthcare installation, good idea. But an infirmary, much better idea. This is going to be a brutal storm. It's coming for us, guys.
Night is coming. Put down.
Can't heat homes, guys. I'm sorry. So we've got 3 homeless people. Don't know why. Try to fix that. There we go. All the way up to 3. Even at minus 80, it's just chilly. You know, indoors. It's insane. It's gonna get bad. It goes down to 100. Which is off.
It's getting colder.
We'll enjoy this.
Work time. Get moving.
Cookhouse still runs. And we are out of wood. And we've got another automaton. Damn it. Okay, so anyway, you can just send them to gather stuff. Alright, so we're going to tear that down and we're going to send you off to work on this. And we are going to research we have to research the wall drill. This guy's just going to gather coal. Not address the medical issue right now because infirmary's coming, and once the infirmary arrives, it's a game changer on the medical scene, honestly. So we just gotta watch this guy because he's on this coal pile here, and it'll just disappear, and you won't know. So you might miss it, right? So now we'll go over here and start working on this coal pile. And then you can just clean up this whole place.
Wrap up well.
Now it's 120 below. Which is devastating to the entire population, really. Okay, here we go, guys. We're gonna... It takes a steam core to build one of these. Man, oh man. People are going to love it. Here, I think they'll like it no matter where I build it, as long as I build it within the heat zone so that it operates. Because everyone's freezing to death and everyone's kicked out of the medical thing and everything like that. But right before bed, that guy clearing up some wood. Right before bed. Oh yeah, we gotta do this too. Wall drill. Here it is. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go to overdrive. So this will not explode overnight. And it just makes everything just slightly warmer, but not warm enough. Alright, so, because these guys aren't doing anything anyway, we'll put them in there. And these guys too. Gotta make this as great as an infirmary as we can get. And in the morning, all the other infirmaries will open. Because it's going to get warmer. So there it is, guys. We survived our day 50 storm. Not all of us did. Not all of us did. And we're gonna have a food issue and everything, but yeah, I think all in all, though, we did okay. Just to get as many people into sick beds as possible to try to save as many lives right now at this horrendous time. But yeah, I think it was actually kind of a brutal success. People died, but I think we won, and I can wrap her up here, knowing that I just pulled off a successful run on Frostpunk. We've got this, guys. We got this. We're gonna have to slow him down. Sorry, guys.
Finish your labors, people. The workday is up.
See, now they want me to open another infirmary, but the thing is, I can't. So, yeah. So they're just gonna have to, you know, get well soon. But the thing is, too, there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 60 medical beds. And not all of them are being used, so they need to, you know, get in there. How about this? There we go. Dr. Robot. How's the patient? Doesn't say anything about them absolutely terrified by what's going on in front of them, but I like it. Take resources. Let's go. Alright, so we have another one. Okay, so that's insane. We're gonna shut him off.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
Put him to work over here. Wow, guys, I'm sorry. I've never actually used one for an infirmary before. It's like it's a huge problem solver that was. So now this quick saves. This quick saves at shut down the automation, not the infirmary, for sure. Thank you though for offering. All right, we're going to take this guy off of what was he doing here? This guy? Collecting some steel? Yeah, okay. So now you go over here. Sometimes the machines screw up, but if you've got a spare, or you're okay with juggling them around a bit, now we've got 159 people, so before midnight happens.
The shift is ending.
Hello, sir. People are hungry. Let's feed them. You know what? I was right there. I was right there, guys. Right there. Hunter's Hangar. Let's do it. How about somewhere here? That's a good place, right? So now we'll have a third hangar. Man, I really wish these guys would start working. It's been at this is actually dismal. All sick. Yeah. That's a drag. But at the same time, so we can still make this happen. Oh man, this is awesome. Alright, sorry, we'll have to save tonight at midnight because I'm doing too much. Let's go to Round Rock, sure. We got another incoming storm though. Like they just start hammering. But now we're here, so we can actually upgrade it again. We're out of engineers at the moment because everyone's sick. So we're just a little bit. Alright, we'll turn this down to level 1 so that we start accumulating coal today.
Get back to work.
People will start getting food, hopefully. This guy collect something? No. Again, not going to the buried dreadnought. It costs resources. We're too poor. Maybe in a cycle or two, a storm cycle or two. But now this is where it gets long range game time. It's a race to collect coal. You're gonna need to burn to save your village every time there's a temperature drop like this, because it's going down to a minus 100, minus 120 again. Not a fun time. Yeah. So we could get the automation to start cooking. Hilarious. You do want engineers doing your technology here pretty badly. But look at that. People are slowly starting to become healthier and better. So let's heat some homes. As usual, can't be done. Sorry about how that works out for you guys. Gun here. Let's throw them in here. Let's throw a robot into the old mix. See how that goes. Alright, add new research. Let's go with that. And then we're going to have to go with those overdrive couplings. Yeah, I'm going to call it here. So, got the staff we need to do anything we need done, but we're lacking in steam cores, so I might tear this down. Just tear down the factory, you will get... No, don't actually do it. I'm sorry. Yeah, just saying. You tear it down, you get a steam core back, which then I can use to build the wall drill. We're running all of this off one coal mine too, by the way, which is it's pretty tight. But I've kept my population really low, and I've on purpose. And well, I didn't really have a choice, but you know, keep your population low, and you don't have to feed as many people, right? So. Thanks a lot for watching this kind of departure from my usual stuff. Oddly enough, it happened during a blizzard. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, man. Probably we'll be doing regular long dark tonight. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys.